All right, 451.2 nautical miles to our destination, Curacao. 3 days, 18 hours. We're hoping that we're gonna go a little bit faster than that. We do have heavier winds than I think in both things. I think we're gonna go faster than 5 knots, but we're ready. Not gonna lie, always get little bitty butterflies in my stomach when I'm ready to set sail, but not because I'm nervous about it, more about I'm excited about it. So we have our paddle pit secure. We've got the paddle boards inside the house. It's a mess.
And we have 275 feet of 5/16 G4 chain for Brooke and Gary.
I think it's gonna just make us faster. I think it's gonna make us more level. We're not gonna rock and roll as much.
Yeah, of course.
It's actually really good.
All right, Missy, safety first. Bye-bye, USVIs. It's been fun.
We won't see you for a very long time, maybe.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Life of a sailor. Currently, we're in the midst of hurricane season. Starting June 1st, most boats are already tucked away into the spot that they're going to hibernate until the end of November, when chances of hurricanes hitting are slim to none. Being raised in Florida, we've been through our fair share of hurricanes on land, where you hunker down and just hope for the best. But now that our home floats on the water, our plan of attack is, well, to run and hide. Find that island where hurricanes are less likely to hit, because why risk it if we have a choice? As we leave St. Thomas behind, where over the last 150 years, the hurricane storm tracks look like this, to Curacao, where the hurricane storm tracks look like this. I'd have to say it's a no-brainer for us. Plus, we're able to sail during hurricane season here to the surrounding islands of Bonaire, Aruba, Colombia, and Panama.
Looks like we got a tanker coming towards us.
That's always the most nerve-wracking of sailing at night. That and any sort of containers.
Or anything floating in the water.
Yeah. Oof, you're too dark. You there? There you are. So I said that the light is on the right, and Beau says...
Is there any red port left?
I never heard that.
Yeah,
that's a good saying.
Yep. So it is barreling towards us, but they fell off, so we're clear. All right, I'm gonna get some shut-eye.
Okay.
Good morning. We've got the main all the way out with a preventer on it, but now the wind has died, so we're actually gonna drop the main. I think we'll be better with a bigger head sail out. Do you want to fly the 180 and then drop it?
It's up to you. You're the one who has to drop it.
That's the thing. I think we should fly it. We're gonna fly the Mac Daddy.
Oh my God. The Mac Daddy. I love that you literally just crawled out of bed and have this energy.
Looks like we got a squall running up this morning. The wind has picked up. So we're gonna fly the big boy and not the Mac Daddy. Oh, and thankfully that squall never hit us, so we stayed dry. Time to drop the little lady and get the big boy up. Unfortunately, one thing you're guaranteed to find in a patch of seaweed is plastic of some sort, or trash. All right, ready to rock.
Lunchtime.
Little chicken Caesar salad with pork rinds as croutons.
1 bowl, 2 forks. The less that you have to dirty while underway, the better. Now that we're going broad reach, downwind, it's a little bit easier to wash dishes and keep up with them, but when we're pointing into it, so we always practice the least amount of dishes, the better. So we like to share.
We're doing way better with just the head sail too, without the main. Dinner ready?
Dinner's ready. Ding, ding, ding. Dinner bell.
Ooh la la, what we got here? Avocado, some chaffles. Ooh, what kind of sauce?
Horseradish sauce. No need for cheese since it's already in the bread.
Nice. Thanks, Lovey.
Welcome. We thought this would be a really good idea, is being able to make our truffles, our bread. It's only eggs and cheese, so super keto. Cheers. Some soda water. Fancy. Getting fancy up on this sail.
Fancy. Do we have ice?
We do, but we're not using it.
The reason I prepped everything before we left just makes life so much easier than being down in the galley and cooking. The less time that we can spend down there, the better, because you can get a little nauseated. Although I gotta say, like, this sail, right now, it's...
If we could just keep this up.
This is nice. We have a lot of sail out. We got Big Boy up and our full main up,
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like it's gonna be squally tonight. We're gonna keep it up.
Beau's taking the night shift. I helmed all day today.
Brandy's just going to be on red alert if I need her.
Yes. Red alert being red eyes because I'll be sleeping.
Going to bed?
Yeah. Do you need anything?
I think I'm good. Oh, maybe a movie.
It's on here.
It's on here. Hope you get some sleep.
Let me know if we need to change anything.
Good, yeah.
You have enough water?
I'll be shouting. I think so. Love you.
Good morning. We are making some really good time. We have about 242 nautical miles left. We're averaging 5.2 knots, which we thought we were doing 5 knots calculating, so we're pretty close. And we are really getting a beam to broad reach the whole way there. The waves have been really calm. Beau is currently sleeping. I got up, I think, at 4 o'clock this morning. He let me sleep the entire night, so thank you so much for that, Lovey, because I was so exhausted I was not able to sleep the night before. we've kept the same sail plan up. We've got our big boy up, the 150, and then our main, and we're just trucking along. Unfortunately, we still have no fish. It's Beau and Brandy 0 and seaweed 5,000, because the moment you put it out, you reel it right back in with seaweed, so it's almost not even worth the effort. And plus, I think I must have pulled a muscle in my neck, or I don't know if it's how I'm sleeping, or from helming, or from whatever, but it doesn't feel very good. It's nice to be out here and you finally get in your groove after a day or so, and you can just relax and take it all in. And the stars last night were so gorgeous. The bioluminescence is amazing. I'm watching little flying fish jump. I've been able to read my book, just calm down and chill out a little bit. This to me is what it's all about. Whenever I'm asked, you know, am I afraid to be out here offshore? I love it out here. Beau and I were talking yesterday about how this is just one of our favorite parts about the sailing, is being offshore and nobody else around. We haven't even seen a ship. It's been amazing. It's just so relaxing and beautiful. Beau's currently up front changing out the big boy to the little lady because we were overpowered this morning. We were going about 8 knots, which we knew was going to happen. But now, instead of throwing at the little lady, I'm noticing, love, we're going 5.5 with just that main up.
Oh, nice. You wasn't able to keep up?
Yeah.
Not overpowered?
No.
Cool. Good call.
Because we had the big boy up, Beau felt like if we heave to, it would be a little bit of a better way for him to pull it in, and it actually worked really well. How did you like the heave to?
It worked out well, I thought. Yeah, because when I dropped it, it just landed mostly on the deck, except for the top part kind of landed a little. And it kept the sail loaded,
right?
So it had force to come down on.
And then you don't have to worry about jibing either. Mm-hmm. So that was good.
And the mainsail seemed to kind of keep us into the waves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked well. I think we should start doing that.
Okay.
Good job, Lovey.
Good job. Can you massage my neck now?
Yeah. End of day 2, beginning of day 3, just now starting. It's Thursday, about 6 o'clock. The waves have picked up quite a bit. Right now we are flying the little lady and a reef in the main, and we're still doing like 8 knots.
Do you want to put a third reef in before it starts getting too dark though? We're hitting 7.5 still.
Okay.
You think it's okay? I mean, we're not overpowered. I just don't want to be in the middle of the night.
No, yeah, I think we're fine.
Okay.
Right now I'm just trying to get a little bit of editing done underway, which isn't the easiest task, especially with the heavier waves. Check out Brandy's fancy design wind scoop. She set this up so we could get a little more airflow in here, which has been quite nice.
love it. Oh yeah, we're speeding up. Oh wow, you're riding the waves. Lovey, come up here. Oh wow. Well, that was a fun little romp with the dolphins. I am soaking wet, but it was worth every second of it. Oh my gosh, we haven't seen dolphins on our bow in ages. I was dead asleep and Beau said dolphins and it was like I could have ran a marathon. Oh, they're so cool. We knew we sent you. We like to think that we had a little friend visiting us. Our best friend. We have not done much taping this morning because it's squally and the waves are crashing over the cockpit, so we've kept the camera inside. But I'm gonna let Beau give you the daily report.
Good morning. It's beautiful out right now, but earlier it was pretty crummy. The wind was very finicky. Like, I don't know what was going on. It was on, off. We dropped what little mainsail we had, then we raised it back up because we were just like drifting. The little headsail little lady wasn't doing her job. But it was really because we didn't have much wind. But now it's picked back up and we're more on a consistent trek. We're trying to get back to our rum line because we kind of skirted off a little bit.
Brittany was busy reading her book this morning, didn't realize it. Wilson was not doing his job.
Wilson, he's been struggling this trip, so.
I think the current took him.
Yeah, Brooke and Gary said what, there's a 1 knot current?
2 knots, I think?
2 knot current?
I don't know.
With no wind, you can definitely feel it. Sun is setting, Brandy's in bed, I'm taking the first watch. It's gonna be our last night. It's been a great sail. Look forward to being anchored though, and having a little stability. We picked the perfect weather window. This has been really nice. See you in the morning.
We are, Beau just took his shift off and I came on watch. He let me sleep really well. It's just been crashing over our cockpit, so we've been he's been hiding in the companionway in his rain jacket and just wave after wave just crashing in. But it seems as though the waves have calmed down a bit. We are about 17 miles away. I can see the light pollution from both Curacao and Bonaire. So we are pretty close. We're gonna have to turn the corner. I think we'll be a little bit more downwind. It's supposed to be stronger wind right now, but we have this current, so we can't really tell how bad it is, but we're still averaging 5.5 knots with occasional 9. And the waves are knocking the boom around right now too. I'm excited for sunrise, and that way I can navigate through this little bitty tiny island off of Curacao and just to get there and get anchored and get dry. It's 12 nautical miles away. Looks like they're gonna cut right in front of me, but they'll be in front of me way before. But there's some stuff off my port, which I can't tell if they're like just fishing vessels or because they're not coming up on here. So there is a ship that's just off of our starboard in front of us, but I can't really see it because he's about 12 miles off, but our radar keeps picking him up. But now that we're closer to the islands, we got to pay more attention. So that's my job. We avoided the doom of that ship hitting us. They like just flew past us. I'm pretty sure they're in Curacao right now because we keep getting notified that they're still around us, but further away. But I never realized how flat Curacao is. It's probably the flattest country we've been to since the Bahamas. Well, I guess Barbuda's pretty flat, but and Antigua. Anyways, I am so excited to see land. We're just now turning the corner. We only have about 8 nautical miles left, and I gotta go answer the radio because Brooke and Gary from One Life is hailing us. So I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm gonna fall over. Lovey's still sleeping. Oh, he's very tired. He's gonna have to get up soon though. We have given up on doing anything. The dishes, a mess.
So tired.
We're almost there.
Almost there.
4 nautical miles.
Alright, need to hail them.
Yeah.
Dutch Coast Guard, Dutch Coast Guard, Dutch Coast Guard. This is sailing vessel Sorsha. Can you catch that?
Yeah.
What do you think of this channel?
It's shallow. No big deal.
Thin?
Thin. Yeah. Thin
Manageable?
and shallow. Manageable. But I mean, we can do it. It's easy. I mean, that's a big, long motor up through here if we were to
Yeah.
motor.
We're triple reef too. So.
We're in Curacao. Oh, what is this? Figured you guys needed breakfast after your long trip. You're awesome. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's nice and warm. Uh-oh. Sweet. Thank you.
Don't worry, it's not sugar.
Yeah, it's keto friendly. It
smells-
just for you guys, and that's your card. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Look at this deliciousness.
Brooke just made us breakfast. How awesome is she? Oh,
Yeah, I just showed him mine.
yummy. Let's eat it before we have to call them. Before we call.
Yeah, we gotta,
Hail
what?
the Coast Guard.
What do we gotta do?
Hail the Coast Guard?
For why?
For them to do our tests, I guess. I don't know what they're doing. We just have to hail them. They told us we have to hail them.
PCR test?
Yeah, maybe.